Welcome back to the show. This is KDS Reviews. This is a special episode. This is the top 10 horror films that I have seen. Start off, number 10, Angel Heart, starring Mickey Rourke, Robert De Niro, and Lisa Bonet. This movie is a story of this detective that's sent out by the character of Louis Cyphre to find Johnny Favorite, a person he loaned money to, and he wants his money back. Now, this movie is twisted because what you think you're watching, you think you know what's going on, but you have no idea what's going on. And the revelation at the end will absolutely blow your mind. It's not what you think. I don't want to spoil it for you. It's called Angel Heart. And when you're watching this movie, remember that name, Louis Cyphre. Number 9, The Ring, starring Naomi Watts. This is based upon actual Japanese legend. Actually, this is a remake of a Japanese film where everyone who watches this videotape dies. Now, this movie was actually kind of spooky. I went in there thinking, okay, it's going to be probably a shocking little horror film. It's not going to probably be all that scary. This movie is very scary. It was just a mind scare more than anything. That's called The Ring with Naomi Watts. Up next, we got Halloween, the 1978 version. Michael Myers. Now, Michael Myers was a little kid who actually killed his sister. And we see that go on. Then he gets older. He escapes from the mental institution. He's in this town, Hadenfield. And he goes about killing all these people. This is one of the first movies with Jamie Lee Curtis in it. She does a really good job in this movie. This movie was spooky and scary because he was in the house and just, you thought you saw him, they were doing something, he'd be in the closet or behind a wall or something, and he was just brutally killing these teenagers. This movie scared me also. It's called Halloween. And at number 7, we got a controversial one here, The Blair Witch Project, where these 3 teenagers go out in this wood to find out about the legend of the Blair Witch. And who is she? Now, it's done with found footage, shaky camera views. It's a weird story because they go on and they go on, and the actors didn't even know from day to day where they were supposed to be or what their lines were. They were only given that day's script, so they didn't know either. And actually, if you listen to the beginning of the movie, it actually tells you what's going to happen with that shocking ending. That's the Blair Witch Project, at number 7. Number 6 here. It's a classic. 1975's The Wicker Man, the original, with Edward Woodward in it. He's actually sent to this town to look for this missing girl. And then when he gets there, he sees these villagers have now turned into this pagan group. They're doing all this pagan ritual. It has this, he gets more and more involved, which he shouldn't have done. He should have left. He gets more involved in it. And boy, do they get him at the end. He didn't even see that coming. Neither did I. It's shocking. I saw this movie late at night and couldn't even fall asleep afterwards. It stayed in my mind. It's called The Wicker Man. At number 5 here is Into the Mouth of Madness, an underrated film starring Sam Neill. Police insurance investigator sent out to figure out what happened to this novelist who was making this movie. Making this book, and he disappeared. But boy, when he gets to this town, everything goes off the rails. It is absolutely crazy. And the ending of it, wow, when you find out what you thought was going on and what's really going on, is another one. The ending, I just walked out the theater with a blank look on my face. It's still, that was years ago, and I still think about this movie. It's a mind scare. It's called Into the Mouth of Madness, directed by John Carpenter. Now we're going to get down to the nitty gritty. Number 4, it's a movie, but it was a TV movie. And I remember it was really, really scared. They had it in the paper and the ad in it. It's called Trilogy of Terror, starring Karen Black. Now, there were 3 stories in this movie, but nobody remembers the first 2. All they remember is the last one, the one with the voodoo doll. One of the most expensive props also ever auctioned. How she found this voodoo doll, thought it was funny, thought it pulled all. They told her what not to do, and the chain falls off, and then that voodoo doll is running around trying to kill her. This movie was scary. I mean, I remember people were calling the local affiliates, telling them to take this, stop showing this film. As far as I can remember, they showed it one time, and I've never seen it again. Not even on any of these streaming channels. It's just gone. I think the only way you can get it is to order the DVD from one of these eBay, or Amazon. It was just a messed up movie right there. And another one with a messed up ending. It's called Trilogy of Terror. And now we're at number 3, The Shining, starring Jack Nicholson. This is a classic movie. This is also a well-shot movie right here, too, also. The novelist wants to go up to this house. Go up to this hotel and write this new book. Nicholson is, and as time goes on, he gets further and further. He gets more crazy and everything. The funny part is that Stephen King didn't even like this version of the Shining, but this was an excellent film, shot real well, excellent acting by Nicholson. Here's Johnny. This movie scared the crap out of me. I remember when I saw it. So many scenes in there. The little boy, the rug, the little twin girls. Another weird scene with this bear, this dog, and this guy in the tuxedo. I don't know what that was supposed to be about. It's just a mind scare. I never forgot that movie, The Shining. And now the next 2, the last 2. Number 2, sci-fi. Always going to be sci-fi in here. Event Horizon. Another movie with Sam Neill in it. Lawrence Fishburne. They're sent out on this mission to find out what happened to this crew on the ship. And when they get there, they find out that they're all dead. And then when you find out what happened, I don't want to ruin it, they start killing each other. It's just absolutely bonkers film. It just scares the mess out of you when you watch it. There's so much things that are going on in here. And then the ending, oh my goodness, the ending, wow, will blow your mind. I remember when I walked out the theater, I heard someone say, I don't ever want to see this movie again. Don't ever watch this movie alone. It's called Event Horizon. And at number 1, this movie right here, another one. It's just absolutely brutal in the way it's shot, the way it's done, the appearance of Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Movies are just a gore fest after gore fest after gore fest in it. The chainsaw, the sound of the chainsaw, the rooms he put him in, how he appeared. When he first appeared, he hit the guy with a sledgehammer. He shut the door and the camera pulled back with nothing else, sound or anything. This movie just scared the mess out of me, and I never forgot about it. It's a classic horror film, but it is a horror film. It's not for the kids, I'll tell you that much. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre at number 1. Those are my top 10 horror movies that I have seen. Now, maybe you have a different list, or maybe what you think is the number 1. And postscript, we all know that The Exorcist is really the scariest movie ever made, but we're not even going to talk about that. This is KDS Reviews. KDS Reviews are seen every Wednesday and every Sunday. If you like this type of content, then like, subscribe, and share. Why don't you comment down below and tell me some of the scariest movies that you have seen? This is KDS Reviews, and I will see you in the next video.